Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on my home server, Oceania. This is a Gold 2 Olaf game, which is a loss. Why did he want me to review this game specifically? He says he felt like he was very far ahead of the Kane. He was irrelevant in the game, but somehow he threw the game in decision making towards the mid to late game. He knows he greeted in invading and lost his lead there, but not understanding champion damage relevant to his. Any specific moments in the game? I want to know where I made a crucial mistake and how I could have chosen a different option to avoid it. So it sounds like here that you get a really big lead on Kane, but you don't extend it. And looking straight up in terms of the matchups here and the champ, I mean, Olaf is a very good champion to champs like Fiddlesticks, Yas, can't really kite him. Volibear's an interesting pick. I mean, I guess you do true damage with your E, so you can actually chop down him pretty well. Yeah, Olaf is a great matchup into game. You can absolutely obliterate him. So let's take a look at your early game in particular. I'm actually more interested in and seeing how you actually could have extended it more. And then we can look into your mid game. So let's jump into the game here. Let's start with your runes. You take Conqueror, which is pretty standard. Triumph, Alacrity, and Last Stand. Awesome. Magic Footwear, Approach Velocity, Double AD, and Armor. Yep, I think this is actually excellent runes. Love your runes. This is a very few review requests that I do that I actually approve your runes here. So, I mean, you could potentially, go attack speed here, but I actually do like double AD. I think that's just really good. You're versing a very squishy team. Let's get that axe damage. Let's get that E damage. Let's get that auto attack damage. Really, really good. So, in terms of where you want to potentially be pathing this game and where you want to be focusing, this top matchup is actually very vulnerable. They're both running Ignite. There's no teleports here. So whoever gets a lead in this lane, you could set these guys up early game, get them rolling. But what I'm actually really looking here is your bot lane. You have an Anivia and Mott versus a Fiddlesticks Misfortune. Both of these champions can't get away from, Anivia War, Nautilus. This is an amazing lane for you to gank, and you are a hard counter to Fiddlesticks when you're level 6 because he can't fear you. You can literally walk up to him and just kill him. So let's jump into the early game here that you talk about and see what we could do to polish this up a bit. So you actually go for a bit of an invade here. Some team fighting happening. Your bots roaming up. Alright, you get first blood. Where's their bot lane? Their bot lane's probably not around here, are they? Okay, yeah, the bot lane's there. Alright, awesome. Awesome start already. So you look to potentially base here. You have 115 gold, but you actually want to go and continue this. Interesting. All right, so I actually really, really like this. Kane's most likely not going to start top. You're going to confuse the enemy team where you started. You have a lot of vision right now of what's going on. This is very good from you. I love this. You could potentially level 3 gank top, base reset, and then come back down here. But, you might be pretty low from this clear, actually. You do have 2 health potions. So the way you want to play Olaf is the lower you are, the better it is, because you can actually clear so much faster. So, look at this right now with W and healing. You will just never die. So this is great. So now you know Kane hasn't invaded, so he still doesn't know that you're doing this right now. So you have a huge information advantage and momentum in this game. So it's going to be very important, and I'm going to talk through what I want you to do. But let's first see what you do here. All right, so you take the Gromp. All right, Kane actually sees you here. You can literally just turn and kill this guy. He's literally just E'd. This is Olaf, Last Stand Olaf, Conqueror. Love this. Oh my god. All right. Awesome position right now to win this game. So let's take a look at what you do. And the answer here is not really to go into your topside jungle. So you need to think about Kane's perspective right now. Kane, in his mind, is going to give up. He's literally just walked in here. He's checked all his camps are down. There's no reason for him to go topside. He's going to go to bot side, clear his Krugs. Look at his CS right now. He has literally 8 CS. His Krugs are up right now. You want to defend your bot side jungle. And the biggest thing here as well is, again, you want to get into his face. I'll chuck a control ward in here. And then I'll also contest his next Raptors. Kane's always like to start Raptors. And really put on the pressure on this guy. So I actually don't like you going top here at all. because Kane is not going to be here. Your mindset right now is you need to get into his face as much as possible. So you already have a rebuff. You don't need this. It's better for you to, again, I'd be looking to come down bot here, place a control and actually gank these guys. I really want to start burning these guys' summoners, utilizing, I mean, Nivea's going to be level 3. She'll have a wall soon. It's really, really easy for you to gank bot. And, you know, Kane can counter gank you. You'll win a 3v3 very easily. All right, so yes, big mistake here. What you're doing here is you're letting the Kane have breathing room. So let's take a look on the map where Kane is right now. Yes, he's on his Krugs, obviously. So, I mean, you could have even walked into here knowing that he's going to be on Krugs. I mean, there's a lot you could have done right here. Right now, you're letting, by you being top, clearing Rift Scarlet, you're letting the enemy Kane give him some breathing room. I mean, he could have potentially taken your bot side jungle here as well, but again, it's very risky. He doesn't know where you are. Alright, so I like it that you're going for the double scuttle, but I would rather you, again, be based right now. So ideally, again, after you kill that Kane, you base. You also have your blue smite. I think blow blue smite this game. You're versing like, you know, again, I want to camp bot, so go blue smite so you can get on these guys easier. And also, you'll be so much stronger. And the biggest thing there is your control wards. So then you can have deep control wards here and even like plant them here. So you're literally going to track Kane for the next like 5 minutes of the game. But I like that you're going bot here. Actually, it looks like you see Kane there. And you're going for a bot gank. Oh, but I really do like you going bot for I like the mindset of bot Rift Sculler, but you could be punishing this Kane way more. So now Kane's going to freely be able to get all his camps. When you could have denied this Raptor camp, then you literally could have like looped back around, cleared your red, denied his jungle again. Like there's literally nothing he can do. Also, your mindset right now is I want you to be getting Dragon literally on the 5-minute mark. So I'll be creating my jungle path around that. And the way you do that here, so you are staying on the map a little bit too much right now, I think. So yes, Yas is overextended here, but I don't think you're going to do much. You're walking into a minion wave. You're wasting a lot of time. And again, the biggest thing is you're letting this Kane get back into this game. All right, so let's go back a bit. I'll tell you what you should have done. Again, mindset of getting dragons as early as possible whilst being as efficient as possible. Make sure you're keeping the farm going. The way you do this is after this Rift Scuttler, you base, spend all your gold, come here, do your Krugs, Raptors, come here. You could potentially just do dragons straight up or gank bot, do dragon, clear your Raptor camp, and you'll be in such a prime position to continue snowballing this game. And then you can re-invade his Raptor camp. Like, you want to be denying his Raptor camp as much as possible because Kane loves doing Raptor camp. So you're wasting a lot of momentum here. Like, you don't want to be ganking in an Akali lane. Like, yes, you're good into an Olaf, but again, you haven't bought any items. So it's not like you're going to one-shot this guy. You still got Machete. Akali doesn't have any CC. She's pretty useless. And again, I want you to be prioritizing bot. Like, I don't even care about top at all at this stage. Like, I want you to just get this dragon as early as possible. Alright, so now you're staying on the map again and clearing this. And see, the awkward part about this, now you clear your bot side, like, there's no real way you're going to just do dragon here. Like, you're going to need to base and then go top side. Yes, you can still go top side and clear down here, but again, you're not getting early dragons. You should have got dragon by now, just the way how far ahead you were. So it's a bit awkward jungle path in here. Super interesting. I like you switch out to sleep. I like you got a controller, but you got 2 Doran's Blades. I like the thought process. Doran Blade is obviously very good to continue snowballing advantage, but Warrior is such a big item spike on junglers. You need to be rushing that. Like, I would never go this Doran's Blade build. This is very much like, I actually can potentially see if you make some throws with this Doran's Blade build, you're going to be so far behind. So I actually can potentially see the downfall already happen just based on the items you're building. Get Warrior. It is such an important item. Alright, so you're actually going to potentially go top here. What are you doing? Okay, you're going top side. So again, like the mindset, but you can't be controlling this area right now. You can't be top. Again, your priority right here, I mean, you're actually Xin Zhao's starting to fall really far behind. Ditch top. I actually don't want you to be trading to sides. Like, this is potentially called trading sides of the map. Why are you trading sides of the map of a Kane of where you want to be prioritizing, utilizing your Anivia and Nautilus CC and taking this dragon? It's so big to get early drags on Olaf, and Kane can literally not contest you at all. So I like the mindset of counter jungling here, but you're counter jungling the wrong way. Like, you need to clear your camps. You need to get this dragon, and then you can go onto his red buff. Like contest his next red buff. You know he started red. That should be your prompt mindset. Make sure bot lane is yours. You will eventually get dragon. You'll break this tower. Doesn't matter how far ahead Volibear is up. You can switch sides of the map, take Rift Herald, you know, and slowly start snowballing the game. So that's really why I don't want you to be topside right here. Like, yes, we're going to take these jungle camps from Kane, but Kane's so far behind at the moment, it doesn't even matter. Like, you actually need to start getting your laners ahead, and then you really need to start ganking this bot lane and taking drags. I mean, it would have been so much better if you were contesting the Kane on his red. Like, he's actually just gotten red. You know, you could have comfortably killed this guy with a Kali or something like that. Yep, he's on his Raptor camp now. He's still level 5. Alright, so you have 700 gold. Gonna get top scuttle. Some fighting top, but yes, I would not be going there at all. That's a waste of time. And you're looking to... So there's a little bit of over ganking here. Dragon, a priority, all your camps. You have so much to do right now. Again, this goes to show how inefficient it was to come and clear these camps. Like, you have so much to do here. Right, so now you've shown to the enemy team you've walked bot side, given the enemy Kane opportunity to take all your top side jungle. You're given a lot of free information for not much right now. And you start dragon. Okay. So, number rule of dragon, never start dragon. Like, you're actually almost in the worst position to start dragon. You don't have any control wards here. You have no vision. You don't have priority of mid lane. You don't have priority of bot lane, and your team's all in base. This is literally a suicide mission. So you need to push out waves, wait for your team to come get base. That's why I want you to base and get control wards. Come here, and then you can get dragon safely. There's no point risking this. Like, yes, you might take this. You might ninja it from the enemy team, but it's so risky. And here they are on queue. Let me guess, they knew that you walked in here. Yep, you walked over a control ward. Didn't check this brush. Always check this brush when you walk through it. So you've literally gifted a free kill, and you've even helped them get dragon as well, and wasted your flash, and wasted your ultimate. So you need to really set up dragon properly. You really need to clear jungle camps. I would be clearing topside jungle camps, base, then go bot, and I want you again gank bot. And then you can do your bot camps as well. Oh, really greedy rift. Kane shows up here, and you're dead. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. Kane's still level 5. Alright, so really big throws. This is really, really big. I'm not sure why you did rift there. Again, you didn't really have much. Like, Volibear's like pretty much out of control. Actually, did Zinzao kill him up here? What happens here? Why do you do this? So you don't have mid priority. You don't have top priority. Does Kane know you're here? How does Kane know you're here? I don't know. He just must have walked here. But really risky move anyway. Don't take these unnecessary risks. You're already ahead. Look how much the gold's closed now. They're almost even now. So at this point, I'd say as you die right here, entire early game that I thought was so good that, you know, that when you triple camped and killed Kane and got double scuttle, all gone. All out the window. You know, see you later early game, move on to the next game and try and have a better early game. Like, I'm not going to say the game's over. I'm going to still do the whole review here, but this is really, really bad. And let me know if you have any questions around what I've talked about over the last 9 minutes. This is actually the reason why. I mean, you could have ended this game in literally 15 minutes. Alright, so let's see what you do out of base here to potentially recover. And also, another rule of jungling, whenever you take risks and die with your entire jungle up is the worst thing possible. That's like, you need to like slap yourself on the wrist when that happens. Alright, so you're going top side out of base. I do like this. I need you to clear your top side, and then we can work at looking at bot. Like, your bot's still pretty much winning, and your Akali is doing pretty well. So you actually have a bunch of win conditions here. Again, top, bumpo, not going here at all. 47 CS to a 73 CS volley with a Trinity Force, and you have a Tiamat double Doran's Zinzao. Zinzao doesn't scale at all. Alright, so you're doing red here, and now you're going for Rift Herald. You do have vision of this. Akali has priority. I like this. This is pretty good. But again, I want you to be bot. So Kane's bot ganking this right now. And there he is. So you know Kane's bot. This is a free Rift Herald. So good call from you there. Alright, so let's clear jungle. Let's go. Let's not go topside. So I mean, look how much, there's so much fighting going on bot here. You should just be helping this. These are free kills. As I said, you're such a counter to both these champions. Misfortune can't kite you at all. Fiddlesticks can't fear you. This is not what you're going to be doing. Again, you're trading sides of the map right now on your weakest end. So you actually want to be, again, on your strongest end. Look at your bot side map scores compared to there. And, I mean, again, you're an Olaf into these champions. So this is really, really big pathing mistakes from you here. Again, I like the mindset you're trying to set Kane behind, but you already did that in the early game. I mean, you know, you've made a lot of consecutive mistakes here. And the biggest thing is this mindset of helping trying to counter jungle Kane too much. You're just way too overemphasizing that, and you're not getting much for it. Like, your team's all dying here. This Kane's literally out ganking you. He's getting back into the game. Alright, so you clear mid here. Pushing this out. Again, I don't like this at all. You need to clear your jungle camps. And now you're going, again, topside to clear his blue. So, yeah, I mean, the way you're playing right now, it's like you're scared of the Kane. Interestingly enough, like, it's like, yes, you feel like you're like, oh, I'm shutting down Kane, but the way you're playing right now, it's like, oh, like, Kane's too strong, I gotta like run away from him, like my bot's too far behind, when it's like the opposite, literally the opposite of reality here, of the facts. Alright, so I don't like that you're helping top at all. You shouldn't be here, you're wasting a lot of time. Actually, Xin Zhao actually kills him. And you're going to kill this guy, but I mean, even if you kill this guy, I mean, I need you to break this bot tower. Look at bot tower. Go help your team get this. It's one. You don't even need Rift Herald for it. Then you can switch the map, break this tower, and then you can actually even save Rift Herald for mid. And breaking Rift Herald for mid is the best tower in the game to break. Reason being is that once you have control of the mid lane and mid priority, with your tower still up, you can have free reign of all objectives, Dragon, Rift Heralds. It's so good to break mid with Rift Herald if you can, but it is the hardest tower to break because the enemy team can get to it very easily because it's, you know, in the middle of the map. Alright, so you use Rift Herald mid here. I like the idea. Actually, you killed Yas. This is good. Really good, dude. I love that. That's really good mindset right there. So now you actually come in bot here, but this is a lost cause. Let's go check his jungle and help your Akali push this out. This is now a 1v3. I mean, look at the wave right now. There's a wave coming up. Look at this right now. Like, Anivia can't help you. You're literally 1v3 right here. You're just going to get kited. Anivia can't help you. Look at the wave. Look at the wave. Yeah, you come in here. You just die. Dragon's up. Now you're giving the enemy team an opportunity to take free dragon. And remember, slap yourself on the wrist. All your jungle is still up and you're making those plays. I mean, Kane's red. I mean, you probably don't know his red's up or his raptors, but just check it anyway. I mean, again, bots lost that fight there. Let's just be efficient with our time. Know when to cut your losses. That's a big lesson to be learnt from, you know, those sort of plays. Alright, so your Akali's doing Akali things. She's actually getting pretty strong here, so she's a potential person you want to be getting ahead even further. I mean, you've broken mid tower here, so this is actually going to help you get priority mid lane very easily and maybe get you to secure a dragon. Oh, you actually don't want to give your Anivia blue. I would actually be giving Anivia blue. She's actually doing alright, and blue's really OP on Anivia. Alright, so your Akali and Mott are going on a wild goose chase. You decide to take this. I mean, you do have some sort of vision here, but I would want him to be seen where the enemy is, make him react on these waves before I start like dragon, just to make sure I know it's 100% certain and I see the enemy team reacting. I want you to break this tower first and then go dragon, and you can do that very easily between yourself and Anivia. But it looks like you're going to get this anyway. Oh, a wild Kana shows and he suicides for dragon. How does he know you're on dragon? Is that good timing? Oh, okay, he sees Anivia. Again, you guys, you're not controlling that brush. Always walk into this brush. Really, really important. It's always, this is such a hot spot for control wards. So Kane knows that. That's why he starts pinging this. Alright, let's get back to your vision. And unfortunately you lose your second dragon of the game. which is really unacceptable for your such an impeccable early start. Alright, so finally we're clearing our jungle. This is good. Bot's taking bot tower there, but looks like they're dying. No, they're still getting some kills there. I mean, these like this Nord and Nivea combo is actually really good, especially into Fiddlesticks. It counters it really hard. Interestingly enough. Right, so the objective right now is to break this tower. So you want to think of the map as sort of like a lawnmower. So you break the outers first, and then you want to break this, or ideally break mid first, but again, that's hard. You want to keep Akali as an assassin in the split push. So hopefully she's still in side lanes, and I want you to just hover her. She's 8-2 right now. You guys can 2v3 easy peasy. And help her get this tower. This is really good. You're helping. This is actually helping your Akali a lot right now. You're going to get vision for her. You don't have any control wards, but ideally you're control warding this bush. I really like control warding that bush. And we're doing some counter jungling here. Oh, I would have helped Akali here potentially, but it's okay. Oh, we're coming here. Use your Akali as bait. You come here. Get the blue smite. Get the Q. Oh, you should have known that he was going to fear you, but you die. You get the kill anyway. All right, cool. Everyone's dying all over the map here. Your bot lane, you're a bit split here, but it's good that you've got that tower. And you're going to take Rift Herald. Good decision. You have top priority. You have some vision here. Where's the Kane? So, yeah, the enemy teams will bot. All right, good Rift Herald call. Great, you've got 2 Rift Heralds this game. How much gold do you have? You have 2100 gold. I'll be looking to base soon. I really want you to have control wards. I think this is a bit risky, a bit of an overstay. Your team's not around, but you do get out with it, and you show top to push in top. Actually, I like you pushing top here, but I really want you to base. Base. Yes, you base. Oh, man, you don't get any control wards. Please sell your Dorans. Alright, sell your Dorans for control wards at this stage. It's so much more important. Dorans are like useless at 18 minutes in the game. They give you bug roll stats, and again, you really need control wards. Control wards, vision, denying vision from any team wins games. Alright, so actually you want to use Rift Herald mid. Your bot's pressuring here. This is actually okay. It's 3v3 technically. Actually, no, Volibear's top there, so alright. So you're pressuring this, get this. Bot's doing good work here. Alright, so you're still 6k gold ahead. Still, of all the mistakes you've made this game, you're still ahead, you know? So, I mean, your team's doing pretty well, to be honest. So, let's see how you end up losing this game. I mean, a big thing here is that I just hate that you don't have control wards right now. So use some counter jungling. Dragon's starting to come up now. I really want you to have control wards at this stage. So important again. You've done it again. This is an objective. This is an objective. The way you get these safely, securely, is by using 2 control wards. They kill one, you place another one. That's why you get 2 control wards. Alright, so a bit of overstay going bot. Your entire enemy team spawn. They're probably going to die. Uh-oh. Alright, what goes on here? So, it's a bit weird. Everyone's all split all over the place. You walk into here, you want Dragon. Xin Zhao's doing blue buff for some reason. Akali's coming down. You try and go on the volley, and you actually get caught here. And you die. Huh. Alright, again, always try and push out mid-wave before you do any objectives. Like, make the enemy team show on this, react to it, and then you can safely do Dragon. Like, you don't really know where the rest of the enemy team is. Like, it's a bit weird that they're there, even though there's bots fights going on here. But, I mean, just no need to risk or rush this. You're 6k gold ahead. You're slowly letting the team get back into the game. Mid priority is just so important. Like, if you start prioritizing mid priority in your games, I can tell you you'll have all these options open up. You're like, where are these coming from? And it's literally just because your minions will be like getting vision and the enemy team has to react to it, and then you can safely get free objectives all the time. Alright, so why am I looking at the Xin Zhao? Dragon's still an objective. Xin Zhao's going to push top. Enemy Misfortune's here. Akali's looking to assassinate her, but Misfortune gets away, and you're going bot again for this Dragon. I actually like this a lot. Even though your topside camps are up, let's just get this dragon off the map. Let's finally get your first dragon. Akali has priority bot. Oh, some assist pings here. Zin's there. Alright, there's actually a lot of aggressive assist pings. I like this from you. Why is Anivia not helping you? Alright, cool. Get dragon. Alright, so no need to fight at all here. Don't want to fight with no vision. We're going to simply methodically end this game out. Your Akali's absolutely out of control right here. All you're going to do is, she has TP right now. She split pushes bot. She drags them there. You guys, I want you, and ideally you have control wards, which you don't have. You are just going to constantly control topside here. Control, clear vision, can place control wards, push mid, come here, either bait or do Baron. That's how you methodically win this game. You're like 6k gold ahead. They can't contest you at all. So, I mean, yes, you do win this fight here, but I mean, all right, let's just go with this. So, win the fight, take Baron. All right, there you go. Even easier, get Baron, just kill the enemy team. But again, I want you to start thinking of these processes in terms of, and like, way you win games methodically versus like, oh, hey, we won a random fight. We out-mechanic the enemy team. You know, woohoo. Like, that's like, so much can go. It could be the other way around. It's like, oh man, like my teammates suck. They missed all their abilities. And then you like lose Baron, you know? I mean, I can almost assure you that's happened to everyone in their League of Legends games. It's taking ridiculous fights and then like losing the game off it. Alright, so you've just taken Baron. You need to reset with your team. You need to base. You need to get 2 control wards. You need to sell your damn Doran's blades. This is so risky right now. And I think this is the invade you were talking about in the request that you sent. Like, you have no idea what the enemy team is right now. This is so greedy and risky. Oh my god, you go for Gromp as well. Uh-oh. And, oh no, you ult so you can't get hit by the scuttle. Alright, you're dead. Alright, some throws going on here, but Akali's still pushing bot. I like this a lot. Killing Misfortune. Sell your Doran's control wards. Sell your Doran's control wards. Looks like you're building GA next. Always get stopwatch before your BF sword and chain vest. Stopwatch is such an important item and such an annoying item to deal with an enemy team. Like, you go in as Olaf, you like one-shot someone, do like a lot of damage, you get to low health, you press the stopwatch button, enemy team starts panicking, your team cleans up, and then, you know, it's all good. Like, that's why stopwatch is so OP. Stopwatch is so good for baiting the enemy team as well. People always fall for stopwatches all the time and lose team fights from it. Alright, so Akali actually ends up dying there. You guys are trying to like 2v5 or whatever, but you're running it down mid now. Alright, you potentially can't do anything right now. It is 2 versus 2 of your team versus 3 of theirs. So let's go up here. I want to take their Gromp. I really want you to clear your jungle as well. You have a lot of time to clear your jungle. You're just not clearing it. You've been really inefficient this game. Right, you really need to back off because enemy teams all collapsing on this guy. Here they are. You push out mid. This is good. Love it. Good. You're getting priority right now. They're going to have to react to this wave here. This is what you want to be doing. A lot more, though. Get Scuttle. Do need to sort of wait for your Xin Zhao to spawn to do anything. You finally kill this control ward after like 15 minutes, I think it's been, since you actually got seen on that from that first dragon kill. And you look to base. Can you get GA? Yeah, you can get GA now. Alright, so you buy GA. Yes, you have a control ward. Yes, you have 2 control wards. Finally. These goddamn Doran's blades. Alright, so Dragon's an objective. Your team still has Baron? No? Alright, they're fighting. Oh, and that's why everyone's been dying so much. So no one has Baron. Alright, you come and kill Yas. Your Xin Zhao's not here. He's doing Raptor camp for some reason. But Akali's really fed right now. Actually, no, you're potentially losing this team fight. Not Anivia's coming here. Xin Zhao's here. Oh, you have GA. Alright, cool. Alright, so potentially get mid inhib now. Awesome. So 4 of the team are dead. Your team's chasing Kane. You guys kill Kane. Misfortune's alive. She's pretty useless. She's 3 and 7. So you get a free inhib. Alright, Dragon's up. Take the entire enemy bot side jungle. Let's try and start playing for next Baron. That's what I'll be doing right now. Keep pushing out mid with mid priority. You're going to be able to secure Baron very easily. You don't even need to do anything. You don't need to take a single fight right now. You're literally just going to keep pushing this in, pressure this, place your control wards in the top side here, push out top, push out this, and then you guys can either do or bait Baron, but I think you guys can literally just do Baron. Actually, you guys have a very good Baron bait team as well with Anivia. You can bait him in with walls, and you can also engage with Nautilus Hook, so... Alright, so your team's sort of staggered bases right now. You're pushing out mid. Uh-oh, you're going for this. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Your team's not here. Uh-oh. 2 versus 5. Simple map awareness. Your Akali's dead. Nivea's not there. Where's the enemy team? Oh, they're all missing. Oh, I wonder where they're going. They're going to go and win this 2v5 fight. So this is again throwing. You're focusing too much on kills. You don't need to fight, remember? You have a mid inhibitor. Just get Baron. Push mid inhibitor. Alright, so the Agnew team actually could potentially do Baron now. Your death timers are starting to get a bit long at 28, 29 minutes now. Some mid-fight shenanigans happening. Well, it's actually a really good misfortune. No one interrupted that. Alright, a lot of deaths and unnecessary fighting here. I mean, there's just no reason to walk up the neck. It's impossible for them to get this tower with your super creeps and a Nivea wall. There's actually not even any wave. They don't have a wave here. No reason to fight. Again, just let this mid priority push and then let's get control of Baron, top river. Like, always try and think, before like a fight's happening, like when games get messy, especially in gold, silver, elo, always think, what do I get from this fight? Is this a risky fight? Do I even need to fight? Like, sometimes you just don't need to fight in League. You just win the game just from minions. You know, that's why super minions are so OP. Alright, so the enemy team is now killing your Anivia. Everyone's just dying one by one. Alright, I can very much see. As soon as this starts happening, like, everyone gets into the mindset where I need to fight all the time because it's just fights. I mean, there's 73 kills in 30 minutes. Everyone's mindset right now is kills over objectives. So kills don't win games. I mean, yes, they're going to win games, but because eventually someone will get more kills than the other team. But, yeah, this is just a really messy game. Alright, so why are you starting Baron? Your Anivia's dead. Your Kali's not here. You don't have this pushed out wave first. Mid, they're going to push mid in now because they're trying to push the super minions, which actually I think expiring soon. This is super risky stuff. You can't just sneak a Baron like this. And then now you're too low. Now you're going to have to give up Baron. And you stay. This is it. This is the game right here. I mean, you can't help the team. I know you need to help, but this is where you, again, going back to before, know when to cut your losses. You can't do anything. As much as it's going to be painful to lose this Baron off that play, you just cannot do anything here. You're just going to all die. They get Baron and they're going to end the game. I mean, what can you do as Olaf? Like, literally, someone can, like, poke you and you'll fall down. That's how low health you are right now. Even though you have GA, like, it's like you heal back to full health. GA popped, dead. Some fighting here. Everyone team, your team gets aced. Actually, they can potentially just end the game here. No, they're doing Baron, Dragon. Oh, they still haven't done Baron. Alright, we're coming back for it. No, they get Baron. Got some pings going for Dragon. You're going to potentially trade it. I don't think you can get this in time. Their base recalls are very short. Yas is here. Concede it. Do your jungle camps. Anivia and your Xin Zhao's not here. Enemy teams will base reset by the time now. You guys are all dead. 3 versus 5. And they get Dragon. They have Baron right now. Spawn timers are starting to get pretty long. They get Inhibitor, 2 inhibs now. You guys are on the back foot. And there you go. That's game over. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, pretty self-explanatory this game. Early game needed to be... You needed to pressure that guy, that Kane, a lot more. The biggest mistake here is you traded top side and you didn't help your win conditions, which was bot side of the map. You didn't get early dragons. And, I mean, even you're ahead, just these risky invades. These really, like, you're not looking at waves enough. Waves is League of Legends. That's the game. Fights is like, if you want to play fighting game, play ARAM. Ranked games is all about minion waves, pushing in, having priority. So you can check out my full notes for this review over on my blog, nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.